Who is your Tahoe financed with?
Listen, buy here, pay here.
Before God directed me to start charging people for my credit repair services.
All right, I've got some interesting clips today. We'll start it off with a few bad car loans as usual, then jump into some TikTok credit repair, a bit of credit card debt, and even a bankruptcy. That's how these usually end.
I got a 15 Tahoe. I know I'm gonna have negative equity. Got like 16.3, 16.4 on it.
Okay.
I was looking at either the Black Canyon you have or the White Expedition that has the mismatch seats on the inside.
Yes, sir. Yep. With the black wheels.
Yes, sir.
Yep.
My two big questions was, one, the biggest issue I'm running into is I'm still fighting with the state that can get my driver's license.
No driver's license. That's not insurmountable. We'd have some banks that don't require a driver's license.
I want, before I waste anybody's time,
Yep.
my second question is, I work 2 full-time jobs.
Ah, I love it.
So on the app, I'm only able to put one job on there.
Yep.
How able to put my second job on there?
Just text it in there, and then when I see your app come across, I'll update it manually.
Oh, okay. I'm trying to stay under $600 a month. That's what I'm trying to go. I'm going to be honest with you, Josh. If you call me and tell me, hey, the only way we can get this deal done is if I take that red single cab Ram you got for $10,000, if I have to, I'll take it.
He doesn't have a driver's license. He's working 2 full-time jobs just to stay afloat. And now he's saying he'll take any car he can get approved on. Saying you'll take any car sounds flexible, but it's one of the most expensive things you can say in a dealership.
I'm just trying to...
You hate the Tahoe this much?
Oh, no. I'm tired of being bill broke, and I don't want to just let the truck go repo and screw me.
Forever. Yeah, when you get in that spot, it hurts you forever. Where are you calling from? Oh, shoot, we're neighbors. Awesome.
You can get a deal done with $0 down. I'll be down there the next day.
I love it.
I told them I can put up to $1,000 or $1,200 down, but that'll take me till Tuesday when I get paid.
Okay. Who is your Tahoe financed with?
Listen, buy here, pay here. They don't report to credit unless they're repo.
Of course, right? Yeah, they don't report the good stuff, just the bad stuff. All right, brother, get that application filled out. Can your wife go on the loan if we need her?
I don't know. Last time she had her credit rate, I think she was worth the most.
Okay.
So he's broke, which is why he's trying to get rid of that Tahoe. We don't actually know what his monthly payment is, but financing another vehicle, even if it lowers the payment, isn't going to help much. Eliminating that car payment altogether and then putting that money towards the debt is what actually helps. It reduces the pressure month to month and gives them some room to get ahead.
I'm calling from Compton Automall. Just calling to see how you're doing. I know we did the credit app. I just wanted to confirm the information. What car are we looking at, Machina?
Definitely some more lower range, Japanese-made Nissan, Honda, Hyundai.
Yeah, we should have plenty of cars for all 3 of those that will work. How much were we looking to put down?
At least 5.
Okay, perfect. And let me see here. So $5,000 now going with these. Where were you looking to be at for a monthly payment?
Under 100, to be honest with you.
Under 100? So there's like a Honda Fit.
Yeah, this is a Honda Fit, and I had a pretty nice mileage on it.
If that's one you're interested in, we could try it out for you. That's definitely a good down payment number that will be able to get you like really right within that everything you're asking for.
And what's the price on a Honda Fit?
It's right at $5,000. So you're gonna have a super low payment with this one for sure.
Okay. Lower than 100?
Yeah, that should definitely keep us in that ball. Now we have to talk it out with like the financing department, so I'm not sure. But what I'm looking at right now, that should definitely keep us in the under 100 ballpark.
There's really no point in financing here. A $100 a month payment doesn't accomplish much, especially when she already has $5,000 as a down payment. At that point, she's probably financing most of the dealership markup anyway. She'd be far better off taking that money, buying the same car privately, and avoiding both the dealer markup and the interest altogether.
So we have 2 cars around the same price. 2019 Buick Encore and a 2017 Nissan Rogue. Both are going at $9,000.
What is the monthly price for the Nissan?
So it looks like about an $80 difference. So the Nissan Rogue we can get you out at about $140. And this is like, it's an estimate of before talking with the bank.
All right, so if you can definitely see if I would qualify for that.
Okay. So I'm going to start this up for us. If you could send 3 most recent pay stubs when you have a chance, and I'll have them get started. It looks like right now we're going 5 down, want to be $200 to $300 a month. What would you say your credit is at?
Definitely very low.
We work with all different types of banks, so that's fine.
400.
Okay.
I'm not even sure how we went from a $100 a month payment to something in the $200 to $300 range. Doubling or tripling the budget like that would explain the 400 credit score. At that level, she's going to get the highest interest rate possible, and she'll end up paying a lot more than she should. That is how a cheap car becomes an expensive one. Not because of the price, but because of the financing.
So I had to share this win with you real quick because this could be your story next. And y'all excuse me, I know I look a little rough. I just got through working out. On May 21st, a client came to me and said that I need to get a car ASAP. I give you 90 days to fix my credit. They had a 522 when they joined me on May 22nd. On June 27th, they text me and let me know that they had a 719. Y'all, that's almost 200 points. What is it? 198 points.
The problem is the only real way to fix your credit is to pay your bills on time, use your credit responsibly, and wait for derogatory marks to fall off, which takes years. When I hear this, it sounds more like trade lines or some type of credit sweep, just like we saw in yesterday's video. I don't know for sure that's what she's doing, but based on what we're hearing, it doesn't sound legitimate.
Not only did I meet their goal, but I crushed it in just 43 days because they were approved for a car. Shortly after that, on July 3rd, which was 2 days ago. Y'all remember that video that I put up of saying that one of my clients was trying to get a car? At the time of recording that video, here it is. I have a good credit score like my guy Walter. He's trying to get him a car within the next 30 days. And I was able to get him these results in less than 2 weeks. But here's the best part. Not only did they go from a 522 to a 719 in the least amount of time that they gave me, I taught him how to buy a car from the comfort of his house. This is the first time in his life that he has bought a house from the comfort of his house. Guys, you don't have to pull up at the dealership and play them games with them.
I've bought a few vehicles over the years, and there were no games involved. I picked out the car, signed the paperwork, and came back a few days later to pick it up. There was nothing complicated about it. So I'm honestly not sure what she's actually helping people with.
He only had to go to the dealership to sign his papers, his finance papers, and actually test drive the car. Okay? So no long waiting, no hassle at the dealership. And y'all, this ain't luck. This is not what you call luck. This is strategy. Okay? You gotta know what you're doing. Before God directed me to start charging people for my credit repair services, because I had to be obedient, honey, and start this credit repair business, which I did not want to, but I did, and I've been able to get a lot of success from it. Am I bragging? Yes, I am.
It was already going badly, and then somehow it got worse. She says God told her to start charging for her credit repair services. At that point, it's not about helping people get on their feet. It's more like helping people buy things they can't afford, and probably shouldn't be buying in the first place. That doesn't help anyone except for the people collecting the money.
Because that's what an obedient child gets. They get rewarded, some shape, form, or fashion. So, if God's telling you to do something, do it. That's the reason why I'm saying it. But anyway, I digress. So, I used to teach people, still do, how to buy business cards, no money down, EIN only. Alright, I taught people how to do that from the comfort of their home. When they buy business cards, you do not go to the dealership. You shop for your car online. You basically text or email the car salesman, and negotiate with them over text or email. Alright, but I'm giving y'all too much.
And there you have it. One small detail slips out. Communication is done by text or email, which honestly is how most people already communicate anyway. So it's not some special process, and it's not some hands-on guidance. Yet somehow it's being positioned as a business, and people are paying for it. Paying for what exactly? That still isn't clear. It doesn't add up.
I have a total of 6 credit card accounts that I need to pay off. And starting from smallest to biggest, the first one is my Saver One Capital One card. On that one, I owe $461.29. My Freedom card, I owe $1,995.86. On my Capital One card, I owe $4,293.07. On my Best Buy card, I owe $5,708.64. My Chase credit card, I owe $6,702.66. On my Discover card, which is the last card, the biggest one, I owe $10,927.42. Here's a lot of credit card debt to have at the age of 25, and I do not recommend it to anybody in their 20s to do this.
The credit repair services only put people in situations like this. When someone has access to credit without knowing how to use it responsibly, it almost always leads to unmanageable debt. 25 years old and $30,000 in credit card debt. She's likely spending the next 10 years trying to pay that down, if she ever does.
Hi, I'm Seraphine. I was $65,000 in credit card debt, which included a loan that I used to pay off my credit cards and then got buried deeper. My car loan, and then that does not include my what I owed the IRS. And guess what I did? I filed bankruptcy. Literally filed bankruptcy like the September 14th of this year. And then I had my 341 meeting on like October 12th or something. Want to know what I got in my email today? My discharge. That means that I don't have to pay any of it back.
Bankruptcy does work in the sense that it wipes out the debt. But the part that gets looked over is what comes after. Your credit takes a major hit. It stays on your report for years. And rebuilding from that point is slow and expensive. So when it gets presented like it's no big deal, it sends a wrong message. Especially to the people who are already struggling.
And I have people that are going to be like, oh my God, that's so irresponsible, blah, blah, blah. Shut up. Rich people do it literally all the time. That's how they stay rich. Sorry, not sorry. I 100% believe that filing bankruptcy has been the best thing that has happened to me. Did you keep your home? Never bought a home, but I'm still in my apartment. Yes. Did you get to keep your car? Yeah, I did, actually. My 2021 Kia Forte is right over there. She's right over there. Do I still owe money on it? Yeah, I'm doing voluntary payments on it.
People get rich and stay rich by playing a long-term game. They focus on owning assets instead of just earning income. They avoid bad debt and make boring, disciplined decisions even when it's uncomfortable. They understand consequences, so they don't treat things like bankruptcy or walking away from obligations as a shortcut.
Basically, I could have surrendered the car if I wanted to and just like not had to deal with it, but I have to have a car to get to and from work, and my car is almost paid off with this. Not almost. It's at like $9,000 still. If you're filing bankruptcy, you don't deserve to have nice things. Shut your bitch ass up. Yes, you do. You deserve to have nice things. Obviously, if you can afford that car payment, then you could have afforded to pay off your debts. Wrong. Because I literally did all of the math to see how much money I can like put extra towards my credit cards and stuff. It was negative 700.
She believes she deserves nice things, and that mindset is likely what's going to hurt her the most. She has a fresh start now, but the process was easy and the debt was wiped away. When it feels that simple, it's easy to fall back into debt because there weren't any real consequences the first time.
Every month, I was paying $700 more than I was making, and that didn't include what I'd have to pay for gas and for food. So I was surviving off of credit cards. It's going to be impossible for you to get another credit card. Wrong. I already have one. It was so easy. I literally, they flock towards you. Oh, you shouldn't have done that. My attorney said I should. So if you're smarter than an attorney, fess up, I guess.
The attorney likely suggested this as general advice, not based on her specific situation. Most people want to rebuild their credit after a bankruptcy, even when they probably shouldn't, if the underlying habits haven't changed. Rebuilding credit too fast just puts them back where they started. And based on what we're seeing here, that seems to be the risk. If you want to see more, you know what to do. I'll see you in the next one. Bye.